Alright, so here we are, the final question. Let's see what this says. The curve with equation f of x where x is greater than 0 passes through the point. So we're given the point through which the curve passes, and we're given dy by dx. Find the equation of the tangent to the curve at P, writing an answer in the form so and so, where m and c are integers to be found. Find f of x. Okay, so first part is equation of tangent, the other part is finding the equation of the curve. So remember, in order tangent, since it's a straight line, so as we saw earlier, in order to find out the equation of a straight line, there are two boxes that we have to check. One is the gradient box, the other is the point box. So we're given the point, now we just have to find out the gradient. And because it's tangent, that means we can simply plug in the x coordinate of the point of tangency, and we will have the gradient of tangent. So m for gradient, t for tangent, when x is equals to 4. So we're plugging in x equals to 4. So 3 times 4 times under root 4 minus 10 into 4 raised to the power minus half, which is basically 10 upon the square root of 4. Okay, so let's see what do we get. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 2, since square root of 4 is 2, is 24 minus 10. Square root of 4 is 2, so 10 upon 2. So 24 minus 5, what's that equal to? That's equal to 19. Now we need a point, so we know that the x coordinate is 4, the y coordinate is minus 2. So let's put this information together and find out the equation of tangent. So y minus minus, that's y plus, is equals to 19 into x minus 4. So we have y plus 2, which is equal to 19x, and 19 times 4, that's equal to 76. So y is equals to 19x minus 76 minus 2, that's equal to minus 78, and that's it. Job done. Let's move on to the next part. In part B, we have to find out the equation of the curve. We have to find f of x. So f of x will basically be equal to the integral of f prime of x. Okay, so you integrate dy by dx, you get the equation of the curve. So that means what we're integrating is 3x under root x. Okay, a good idea would be to actually, instead of writing it as 3x under root x, write it as 3x into x power half, because that will make simplifying it easier in the next step. Minus 10 x raised to the power minus half, and don't forget that we're integrating with respect to x. We're integrating this entire expression with respect to x. So we're not going to integrate it immediately. First we need to simplify, so this becomes 3x raised to the power 3 upon 2 minus 10x raised to the power minus 1 upon 2. No need to change anything there. We're integrating this with respect to x. So now we start the integration process. So we add 1 to the power. So what's 3 upon 2? That's 1.5. When you add 1 to it, that becomes 2.5, or you can write it as a fraction as 5 upon 2. So divide by the new power, that's the rule of integration. Here also we need to add 1 to the power. So when you add 1 to minus half, it becomes positive half. So I'll write positive half. Divide by the new power, which is positive half, as we can see. And don't forget that we're going to need to put up plus c also. Okay, and this is now y. This is f of x, or you can say the equation of the, or you can say this is y. So 3 divided by 5 upon 2 will basically be equal to 3 into 2 upon 5. So that's going to be 6 upon 5. The power on x will remain 5 upon 2 minus 10 upon half, that's equal to 20. So 20x power half, and then the plus c. Now what do we want to do? We want to find out the value of c. So I'm just going to copy this and take it on a fresh page. So in order to find out the value of c, we need a point. So we're given that point. That point is 4 comma minus 2. So I'm going to plug in that point, 4 comma negative 2, minus 2 in place of y, 4 in place of x. So 6 upon 5, 4 raised to the power 5 upon 2. Use your calculator here. Minus 20, 4 raised to the power 1 upon 2 plus c. So we have minus 2, which is equal to 6 upon 5. Now 4 raised to the power 5, I don't know if you know that, but I don't. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the square root of 4, which is 2, and then I'll take the, and I'll raise it to the power of 5, which is equal to 32. Let me just confirm. 2 power 4 is 16. Yep, 32. Minus 20 times 2, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 40 plus c. Okay, now just put this in your calculator and solve for c. When you do that, you will get minus 2 upon 5, and that's it. This is the missing piece of the puzzle. And now you can form the equation of the curve, which is going to be f of x equal to 6 upon 5, x raised to the power 5 upon 2 minus 20 x raised to the power 1 upon 2 minus 2 upon 5. And this is the final answer. No need to simplify. I mean, there's nothing you can do to simplify actually. And that's it, fellas. That's the end of the question and also the end of this paper. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about the difficulty level of this paper. And let me know what other papers you guys want me to solve. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Take care. Allah Hafiz.